guys, welcome back to my show. My name is Ty Damn Shoes, and today we're gonna be talking about the meaning behind this painting right here. Yeah, so I've been experimenting with a newer style a little bit. I just recently, well, not recently, I've been painting for a while, for forever, but I've been, getting into my painting back because usually I'm like a digital girl. So today we're gonna talk about the meaning behind this painting, and I'm just gonna get right into it. It's called Samuel. So if you don't know the story about Samuel in the Bible, Samuel was a young prophet studying underneath a high priest named Eli. So Eli was basically mentoring Samuel, and this is Samuel right here. And basically one night they were in a tent asleep. Samuel hears a voice yelling, calling his name, saying, Samuel. And he wakes up and he goes to Eli. He's like, did you call me? Eli's like, no, I didn't call you. Samuel goes back to sleep. Again, somebody yells his name. They said, Samuel. He wakes up. He goes to Eli. He's like, Eli, did you call me? Eli's like, no, I didn't call you. But Eli's starting to wonder, right? Samuel goes back to sleep. Samuel, he wakes up, he asks Eli, did you call me? Eli realizes what's going on. Mind you, Eli has been my favorite part about this story is Eli. Eli has been a follower of God for a long time, and he's literally a high priest. This was back in the day where hearing the voice of God was very, very rare, right? So Eli realizes what's going on. He's like, okay, next time they call your name, answer and say, I am here. I'm your servant. What do you need from me, right? My favorite part about the story is the fact that Eli, even though he's been serving God for a while now, and he's been a devoted servant and things like that, he wasn't jealous. He didn't have a jealous spirit when he realized that Samuel was being called by God. He wasn't like, oh, he's being called by God. I've been doing this longer. I'm just not going to tell him what's happening. You know what I mean? Because regardless of whether or not Eli was there, Samuel will still be called, was going to still hear that calling, right? And I really liked Eli in this, even though he's not like the main character in this specific story, it's Samuel. I like the fact that Eli, as a supporting character, was not a jealous person. He took on the role as a leader, as a guide, as somebody that will guide Samuel in his calling. So he told Samuel, this is what you should do, this is how you should respond. Mind you, Eli does not know anything about God's plan for Samuel, none of that. He just trusted God and was just like, I'm clearly here for a reason. I'm gonna guide him to answer God's call. Samuel in this story answers God's call, and he's never heard God's voice before, but he has always been a faithful boy. Before even knowing who God was, he's always been a faithful boy. So he answers the call, and later on Samuel ends up being he ended up being the last judge before the reign of kings. And I just really like that story because I really hope that not only you, but I also find an Eli, somebody that will literally take your hand if they see your vision and they help you along the way. Somebody that's like, I want an Eli for everybody. But another thing to add to this story was because the fact that Samuel heard God's voice, he heard his calling, and he answered the calling. Like sometimes you have sometimes you have things that that you're supposed to be doing. You hear you always see that you're supposed to be doing something, or hear that you're supposed to be doing something. Answer that calling. Of course, ask for God's guidance and stuff like that, but answer that calling, and you never know what's gonna happen. You never know how you're gonna change somebody else's story. So that's what I got from it, and honestly, it can mean something else to you guys. But I just really liked that story. I thought it was kind of cool because Samuel was really just chilling. It was a regular day, and he heard that calling. So this is Samuel, and the painting is called Answer the Call. I hope you guys like this. Yeah, that's it. thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching and continue to come on my channel. I do want to say that, like, if it resonates with you in a different way, please let me know in the comments how you would interpret the story, how you would understand the story. I am merely a vessel. My handwriting isn't the best, but I feel like this is very like basic, and I feel like anybody could get this. But yeah, thank you guys so much. If you want to purchase this painting, it's gonna be on my website. Go check out my website because I just created a whole new site just for you. It looks so much better now. And yeah, thank you. Bye. Love you.